Welcome. I am the one and only MSJ, Max for short, and I'm back with another unboxing. But this time I ordered a bunch of horror Legos from Temu, which is like kind of like Wish, and so here it is. Here's the package that I got everything in. I ordered. There's a couple things that isn't horror, but I um, wanted to because I couldn't really pass up some things. But I everything in this is not official, so I'm just kind of just using the term bootleg just to kind of cross the board. Oh,
Brother Max,
hey,
what's
I
up,
just
dude?
much I got started.
All
I haven't
right, man.
I haven't unboxed anything yet, so
Oh,
so
oh man, then I'm here early. That's great.
yeah, so yeah. Have you before I get started? Have you checked out Timu or heard about it or anything?
Heard a little bit about it. Been given links for it, but I haven't really tried it yet. So if this is a Timu box, I'm interested to see.
Yeah, I picked everything. So like everything is I'm using the like I mentioned, everything is unofficial. So like
Okay.
you know, they are like licensed things, but I don't think they're actually truly like licensed. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Fair
And
enough.
you'll see with one of them, you'll understand what I'm like. So
Okay.
so I'm opening it. So I ordered a bunch of like mini like horror figures and like you know how the little Lego figures look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered a bunch of those, but they're all horror icons.
Really dig your shirt, by the way, Max.
Oh, thank you. Um, so hopefully I can decipher which characters come out. So I'll probably try to build a few of them because I ordered quite a few. So here's Sam, who I got on my shirt right now.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
I'll try to put them all together eventually. I ordered. Okay, who's this? This looks like Michael Myers.
Nice.
Oh, this is the one I was looking forward to the most. One is Captain Spaulding.
Oh,
So hopefully I'll show them a little bit better when I put them together because I'm not quite sure how this is packaged. Okay, so I bought a four-piece. Well, that's backwards. 4-piece set of the Ghostbusters. So because
oh wow.
you'll understand why I bought that here in a minute.
Yeah.
Also, okay. Oh, we got Leatherface even with a little chainsaw.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
So I'm a big fan of The Last of Us. So I got a little Joel and Ellie 2 pack.
Very cool.
Who else? I actually kind of forgot who I got. Oh, I got Herbert West from Reanimator.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't
that's
realize
cool.
two different faces. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
So okay. Then I bought a big. I also bought a mega pack of all the Stranger Things figures. So I had like
Oh,
the Demogorgon and like all the kids and everything.
wow.
Who's that? Oh, I got Jack Torrance from The Shining.
Nice.
Who's this? Oh, this is Jigsaw or Billy the Puppet. I think that's his name, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
like this. Oh,
Who's this? Oh, I got Jason.
oh, nice.
Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely show them off a little bit better here in a minute because they all come individually wrapped.
Sure.
So I bought me a well, that's bigger than I thought. Like a display case, so I can put all these figures in.
Oh, nice.
So I bought two of them. One for the Stranger Things, specifically for the Stranger Things, and one for like all the horror stuff.
Okay.
So that's those two. And here comes like what I mean by unlicensed figures or unlicensed box, because we got the Bat sports car, the '89 Bat,
Oh wow.
and if that's the last, and the Ghost Bus.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
So yeah, like I think you can see on the thing. Let me see how like you can see the little sticker is totally not even the traditional Ghostbuster logo.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
hey, it'll still work at first glance.
right. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like it got me. That's like all right. These were like these kits were the sets were only like $12 or something like that. So I'm like I couldn't pass them up. And
Yeah, yeah.
each of the figures were like $1.50.
Wow,
So okay,
that's
well,
amazing.
putting these together. I seen that in the chat that the Flash got spoiled for you.
Oh yeah, but it's fine. I'll
Yeah,
probably still go see it, or watch it at least.
it got spoiled for me too. So
Really, I
yeah,
asked for it to be spoiled though. I was like, go ahead, hit me with it, because they just wanted to talk about it.
yeah, like yeah, like when it comes to certain movies, I'm not too worried about spoilers, but there are some things where I'm like, oh, I do not want to be spoiled.
Yeah.
What's they even package extra hands in case.
Uh,
Okay, here's the let me put his arms in. These are actually pretty nice. They're actually pretty well. Like, of course, you can tell like they're not quite Lego uh, like quality, um, but they do feel pretty nice.
that's cool.
There we go. Oh, we fell. All right, the first one is all right. Here's Captain Spaulding.
Oh, that's pretty great, dude.
Yeah, it has the
Oh, the chicken.
yeah.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
it's pretty cool that they come with extra hands.
Yeah, and that they go together pretty well too. It seems.
Yeah, like it didn't even like it. It snapped pretty good. Snapped together pretty well. Okay, next up is
Okay.
yeah. Like I was trying to get a few others, but they kept saying they were sold out, and then I'm like, oh, because I was trying to get an Elvira one and some other one. Oh, Freddy, but they kept saying they were sold out, and then I got like an email like a day later, like, oh, these are back in stock. I'm like, I'm not going to waste another.
Oh yeah, I understand.
So, have you watched anything new lately?
Well, I just what was I watching? I just watched a a Brian Pollan film called Septic, and then I revisited Scream 5 with a friend of mine,
Mm,
and yeah, that's pretty much about it. Though I haven't really watched a whole lot lately.
yeah, same. I've just been rewatching the Boys on Amazon.
Yeah,
So
that's a good show from what I hear.
yeah, here's Jason.
Oh, nice.
Isn't
That's
it?
a big machete.
Actually, they're actually. I don't know if it's coming off really well on the camera, but it's actually pretty well detailed and everything.
Yeah. From what I can see, it looks pretty detailed.
I'm just picking random ones. Yeah, I've just been watching because The Boys is supposed to come out. The fourth season is supposed to come out sometime this year, and I'm like, you know what, I'll just do a quick rewatch, and then because I haven't really had the nerve or the want to watch anything new. I just want to watch stuff that I've seen a few
Sure.
times.
Yeah, I get that, man.
Stuff I can kind of like watch the kid and then and still know what's going on.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I haven't really caught up with that one. I haven't seen it all the way throughout, but I've heard a little bit about it.
Yeah, I'm about done with season 3. They're only 8 episodes, so they're quick. Like, but they're long episodes. Like they're over an hour long episodes. So it's like,
Okay. Okay. Well, that's doable.
yeah, like that's why I'm like, okay. And then I want to like do. Then I want to plan on doing Stranger Things next. So I'm just like, so
For some reason, I did season 1, and then season 2, I don't know what happened. I fell out.
yeah, no, like I can get that with a second season. It's, like I think they were like riding the wave of the first season, and then the third season is like my favorite of the bunch. Like so far, like even though there's some really good moments in 4, but I like the whole mall aspect of it all in the third season.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
Billy, I think that's his name.
Oh, awesome. Oh,
Oh, there we go. Let's do Jack next. So yeah, these are actually I'm actually really surprised on how well these are. Like I didn't look at any photos or anything like that. I just kind of just went in like, you know what? Like it's only $1 and it'd be a fun video to make. And there we go. Oh man, me and the Wolfman may be doing a video on Sunday. I don't know what time, but
what are you guys watching, or what's the subject of the next live you do with Wolfman?
I think it's just once again just like what have we been watching, or I think we had a few topics. What was it like? Maybe The Boys, a little bit more in depth with that one. What was he's been? What was he? He's been watching um, some movies, some newer movies as well. So I'm trying to. Okay.
Try and catch up with them or something.
Yeah. So it's like we don't really have a specific one right now, but we'll probably find one at the last minute. So
That's
here's
cool.
Jack Torrance.
Nice. Yeah. Good.
Did you know they're better?
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Was that I haven't got a chance to watch your Vinegar Syndrome haul. Was that from the halfway to Black Friday movies or?
I'm only expecting to get those in the second week of July. Unfortunately, that's when last year's came in.
Okay, I've only done it a couple times, so I'm not quite sure when.
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. They haven't sent any shipping orders out yet.
Yeah, same.
I'm trying to say.
That was one of the things we were kind of hoping me and Wolfman would talk about was maybe what we ordered and stuff. Or I think he got some movies from Vestron. I think off that sale they had going on Diabolic.
Oh, they had a sale on Diabolic?
Yeah, on Vestron movies and stuff.
No kidding.
And so I think he got a bunch off there.
Well, I'm pretty much set up on Vestron. I pre-ordered everything that I need. I've got pretty much all the collectors ones and whatnot that I'm otherwise.
Yeah, I went to Walmart today and I got myself the steelbook for Drive,
Steelbook for which one?
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. What was it? I knew Walmart had it, but that kind of stuff around here gets picked over pretty quick. So it's like trying to get it. It's can be kind of tough sometimes. I'm gonna put that in there. All right. Well, here's Herbert West. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
And it comes with a little green box.
Oh, reagent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you like the third one? I know that one's kind of the polarizing one.
I thought it was all right. I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't bad by me, at least.
I thought it was all right too. I mean, I still watch it from like sometimes if I need like if I'm doing like a trilogy night, I'm like, oh, Reanimator ones are pretty good to watch, and they're short. And here we go.
I'm trying to think of Bride of Reanimator is the second one.
Yeah.
Right. And the third one, Beyond Reanimator, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's set in the what it's called the prison in the third one. Here we go. Okay. I'm trying to think.
I'll be right back.
Oh, no problem. So here is Michael Myers. I keep doing it. That's actually pretty cool. These are actually turning out really better than I expected. I'm gonna put the case together after this. There was like a few different Leatherface ones, and I think this is the better one because the chainsaw looks the best out of the bunch, out of what came in. The other one looked too, I hate to say it, kind of too like cheesy for her, but I'm not sure how the hair. So the hair is definitely a reused mold for sure because the Jack Torrance, the Jack Torrance, Michael Myers, and Billy the puppet all have the same hair essentially. It's a little different, but
It's still really cool, though.
yeah. Here's yeah. I don't know if you heard, but the chainsaw. Here's what the chainsaw. I picked the better looking chainsaw one out of the bunch because the other one was just kind of fake looking. Like, but this one has more of a realistic chainsaw. So I'm like, okay, that's why I chose this one. There was like several different versions of some of these. I'm like, but I picked out the best ones of them all. Okay. Okay. saving out of the horror bunch. Saving my favorite for last. Saving the one I favorite for last. Let's see if he actually has it. Nope, he doesn't have a face.
So you bought these like sight unseen?
Yeah, like I didn't like look at photos or anything like that, and because the photos actually, like the photos on there looked pretty close to with it. Actually, like they're actually looking like almost dead on what you're going to buy. That's, I don't know if you have you ever bought anything from Wish.
No.
Okay, so that's kind of like a joke on Wish is that what you buy is not exactly what you're going to get. Like
Yeah.
you buy like you can say like I don't know, just say you're going like oh crap, yeah, I'll pick it up in a minute.
Went flying.
What?
Went flying.
Yeah, like his little candy, his little apple thing. Here's Sam.
Oh, nice.
So, so yeah. Did you see Michael Myers?
You know, I might have missed Michael Myers.
All right, here's Michael.
Oh, nice. That's pretty damn good, man.
Yeah, like for $1.50 per pig, I think they came out pretty well. So here's the case that I'm putting them in. Oh, that's the instructions. I gotta keep that. So, okay.
Huh.
Okay. Oh, these actually that's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
The way they describe like this is like sometimes the photos are a little bit misleading because I thought this was going to be a little bit smaller than what I got, but I'm like, but that's kind of but oh, come on,
Turns out to be a little larger, eh?
yeah,
Nice.
oh, maybe these aren't quite connecting. Oh, no wonder I have it on the wrong side. Okay.
Well, that helps all the difference. Makes all the difference.
And okay, now that connects. So here's like the base. So it's like 3-tiered.
Okay.
So well, like you can, and then these were only like $11. I think that's what the final price was for these for the display cases. I've never bought. I don't like. I've never bought any something like this before. So I'm like, you know what? And I don't have any horror themed Lego sets. So I'm like, there's only one way to like display them. So I'm like, I don't have any other way to display them. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get one of these.
Seems like a good investment.
Yeah, like for like background stuff and just a little thing make other things stand
Yeah.
out.
Why not?
Okay. That's it from. Okay. Yeah. So they don't exactly lock in until you put the top on.
Okay.
So it's a little flimsy, but
Is
for
it at least 4-sided or 5?
they're 4-sided little like little. You get like these little plastic pieces. 2 are long and 2 for the side and everything.
Okay.
So that's and then 1 for the top. And then you put it on.
That's cool.
Have you watched any of the movies that Echo's been watching?
I haven't.
Yeah, like the Cocaine Cougar and everything.
No, but I heard about that one.
Yeah,
I saw it on the community chat, but I wasn't sure. I don't know where to find it.
it's on Tubi.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Shameless. Shameless. I'd imagine it's pretty terrible too, but
Yeah, I'm doing a Bowser Lego build, and I was doing it with him. I was just talking while I was talking with him, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just put it on in the background to see how bad it really is. I'm like, oh, yep, it's pretty bad.
well, I can only imagine. I I don't know, man. It's got to be something else. I've got the Cocaine Bear on Blu-ray, but
Yeah,
I still haven't watched it yet. I know it's a sin.
I think I thought that movie was actually pretty good. I had fun watching it.
Okay. Well, on your recommendation, it's in my Blu-ray pile, like of all the shit that I'm going to be watching.
I got you.
It's there. It was going to be one of my reviews for this magnificent month, or what I thought was going to be a magnificent YouTube month, and it's there. It's just I don't know, man. I'm torn between doing reaction videos and just regular reviews because personally, my reviews, well, say the least, it ain't there, man.
Oh no, I understand. I off screen. But yeah, looks really good. Like I haven't put the back on yet, but like here's like what it looks like. Then I'll
That's cool.
put the figures in and see if I can do that.
That's nice, dude.
Okay. Can they do these match up with these? Oh, they do. Okay. These aren't the official spots, but I'm just gonna just stick them in there. So yeah, these aren't like I will admit this isn't exactly the best of like you can tell it's kind of like the cheaper plastic, but if you don't, but just from looking at it, it looks
Yeah.
pretty like it looks can be like this is like one of the things where the looks can be deceiving kind of thing.
Okay.
Where if you won't know how bad it feels until you actually pick it up, but it will look if you just leave it on your shelf, it'll look really good.
I see. So, is there anything to stop them from moving once they're in there?
Yeah, they're like peg like little Lego board.
Okay.
So and then each of the figures comes with like that little black stand, but you can put them on the black stand or it seems like they do connect with that pretty well. So
Okay.
there's just a quick. Yeah, some of this is going to have to be done off screen. Like I'll do a part 2 or because here's just like
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
That's really cool.
So I'm like, so we're gonna just put that off to the side because I still got a couple more to build, more figures to build. Uh, have you watched any of The Last of Us? I know.
No, I haven't. I've heard about it a little bit, but it's one of those shows. What's it on anyway?
I think it's on HBO.
Okay.
You can watch it. I'm sure you can watch it, or you can like. I think it's for sale now. I think you can buy it.
Is it a zombie story?
Yeah, it's kind of like like if basically how it's presented, like it's based on the video game,
Oh, okay.
and in the video game you don't get quite an explanation as to why everything's going down as it is, but in the show it goes into a little bit more um, detail, and it's like basically like the how I kind of perceive it, it's like the planet is like warming up with like due to the population and everything, and
Okay.
wanting, and then the like so like a fungus is allowing to grow and get into like flour and stuff, like
Okay.
flour we use for baking and everything. That's kind of like how people how, that's how
Public control.
the initial outbreak started, is people were ingesting these the fungus,
Oh,
and it was kind of taking over their body.
wow.
Yeah, and so it's like it's zombie in the way where if you get bit or anything like that, that's kind of that. So here's Ellie.
Okay.
She's like the girl of the like the main girl of the show
Oh, yeah.
because she's immune. She's like like they've
Oh,
like the 30 years that or 20. I don't know. I'm gonna say 20 just to kind of round it out. That since the initial outbreak, they haven't really come across anyone who's immune until her. And
okay.
big deal. And there's like this like group called the Fireflies who are wanting to like use her immunity to kind of develop you know a vaccine or whatever. And so
Okay.
that's the whole show, is that Joel, he with uh, gets tasked with taking that Ellie to like Salt Lake City or somewhere, like clear across, because it starts out in Boston, so it's like clear across the United States. When no vehicles and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, you're walking along a lot of the way, or it's a good survival show like that. So
Well, I'll have to check it out then. I mean, it sounds pretty boss.
yeah, um, it is like there's one like, do you know who Nick Offerman is?
Unfortunately, no, I don't.
Okay, he's a comedian, and um, but he plays probably he has like one of the best episodes of the whole show, and it's not even like centered around anybody but him, because he's like one of those doomsday preppers, and so he just like
Okay.
waits out this town to be evacuated, and he just goes and just takes the town for himself, and it's like that's it's pretty good.
It
So
sounds interesting.
yeah, like if there's a show that I would recommend, that would be the one, just because I think that's only 8 episodes as well. These are pretty short episodes, or pretty short seasons, but the episodes are long.
Kind of like Midnight Mass in a way.
Yeah. Or like I think how the final season of Stranger Things is going to be. It's like they're going to be like short, I bet it's going to be short seasons, but it's going to be um, long episodes. So here's Joel. He's the main guy,
Cool.
and like there's what I'm excited for the second season is because um, a major death happens right off the bat in the video game, and it basically like it really polarized fans. Like how dare you do this? It kind of attitude, and I'm just excited to kind of see that translated to TV script to TV just to see everyone's reaction. It's kind of like have you seen Game of Thrones?
Well, not the entire thing. I've only caught a couple of episodes.
How I feel like I'm like I know what's going to happen to these characters in this next season, and it's just like I can't wait to watch people's reactions to these character deaths.
In as far as the game goes, or I only caught half of what you said about Game of Thrones.
Oh, sorry. There's an episode in Game of Thrones called "The Red Wedding," and
I've heard of that.
okay, where they just kill off a bunch of people, and that's kind of like people who read the book knew what was going to happen, and that's kind of how I am. Like I played the second video game, and like I can't wait to see how people take what's going to happen in the second season. So
Okay.
So here's kind of fell, but here's that first box all put together.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's I'll have to figure kind of play with it a little bit more because some of the figures are popping up off the thing, but for the most part, I'm impressed with it. I don't regret my purchase.
Yeah,
on that one.
It looks pretty awesome. I mean, from the price point you were telling me, these look pretty great.
Yeah, like they're like I altogether I spent $60 on 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 14, about 20 some little minifigures, 2 cases, and 2 of these little sets. So it was like,
that's really good.
Yeah, I thought that was not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
So I'm gonna put the Ghostbusters together another day, but I'm gonna put the Stranger Things together real quick.
Cool.
Did you end up getting some good movies in your video that halfway today?
Oh yeah, man. I named them all after Psychobabble last night. Not last night. Well, a couple nights ago. It seems like last night to me, but I got Night Screams, Boogeyman, Boggy Creek 2.
Oh, nice.
Showgirls.
I got that one.
I got Blades and Bloodbeat and Censor. Ninja and the Claw of the CIA. Also got Creature.
Oh,
I don't know. There's a lot of titles. I don't want to spoil exactly how many there are, but there's a lot.
No. I get it. Like me, I only bought 2, so I'm not too worried about it for myself.
Well, that's all right, man. You're not the only one to tell me that. Corey was telling me the other night he was only looking in for one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, wow, I feel like a total bastard. Like, I don't know. I spent like a lot of money on halfway to Black Friday.
Oh no, no, I get it. Like some of their movies, I don't know a lot about, so that kind of deters me a little bit.
Same for me,
because I just don't know enough about some of these more obscure movies. That's kind of why I bought Showgirls because I heard that movie looks really good in 4K, and I kind of just want to experience it in 4K on my TV and everything. and
Yeah.
and then I got Undefeated, I think.
Yeah. I did get that too.
Yeah, so I'm like, I was reading the description of it, and they're like, the way they describe like the final like fight of the movie. I don't know nothing about it or anything like that,
Oh,
and so I'm just like, you know what? I have like enough money to get one more title, and I'm like, I'm going to just take a chance.
dude, don't let Undefeated get spoiled for you, dude.
No, I have been like really staying away from it, like on anything. Like I think they had a chance to like what was it called? Um,
Or Undefeatable or whatever it is.
yeah, what was it? Watch the trailer for it, like on the site or something like that. And I'm like, nope. We don't.
Well, hopefully they didn't spoil it on the in the trailer.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm going like this is like going to be a complete blind
Yes,
buy.
Huh?
go on.
Yeah.
Dude, I know of that from Red Letter Media, man.
Is it good?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. So okay, so I don't feel so. Actually, that kind of makes me feel good about my purchase.
I was hoping that they'd put that one out.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
So,
Sitting here trying to share icebreakers with my roommate, and I damn poured out 4 onto his. No problem, man. Man, but yeah, Undefeatable is a great movie. Gotta love Cynthia Rothrock.
Yeah, like that's the actress in it, right?
Yeah, she was just on Pat's channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So, I'm like really looking forward to seeing it. I've seen Showgirls a few times, just
yeah, sure.
but Undefeated,
Have-
like that just like stood out to me in a big bad way, and I'm like, you
yeah,
know, like I thought about getting Roadhouse, but I'm like, I already own a Blu-ray copy of Roadhouse, so I'm like, don't
yeah.
don't need to like buy that big box set of it. And if I do, it's like I'm sure it'll be all right at the end of the year.
Yeah, if it's still around at the end of the year, what the hell, you know, you're probably going to be just as well buying it off eBay if you are on the Vincent site. So I
Yeah.
don't think DSUs are. I don't think they get put on sale.
So here's the
Or do they?
Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that actually turns out really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I bought the other display case, was specifically for Stranger Things, because right back below, I have like all the 8-bit Funko Pops that look like the old 8-bit video games, and their VHS releases of the first 2 seasons. So I'm just like, you know what, like I need another like something more to go with on with it. So that's why I'll buy its own display case for it.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
So I'm trying to think. Yeah, there was a few movies on there that I thought about like rebuying, but I'm like I don't need because I like the what's it called my version of Taming the T-Rex doesn't have a slip sleeve, and they have that newer version of it with the slip sleeve, that new artwork or whatever. And I thought about getting that, but I'm just like, nah.
I thought the same thing with Alien from LA. Or wait, not Alien from LA, but Alien Private Eye.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that I double bought there, but I didn't. Thank God. Not that it's not. I mean, anyway, it's going to Mr. Bones if it is double bought, but
Trying to think what else did I? trying to think of some other movies that I bought recently. Um, I think the last
Here,
well,
man. I just got Skinamarink. Oh boy.
I saw that came today.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't bad. I mean, it wasn't all that great, but it wasn't all that bad. I revisited my childhood while watching that.
Okay,
It brought me back to being a child, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
yeah, I get that. That's kind of like how I felt with Cloak. Like, or just remember Dad showing me that movie, and it's like, oh, like,
Yeah.
so I totally get. So,
Yeah. And I've never really found a decent release of the Boogeyman,
what's
like
that?
the original. Oh, it's about this group of, well, this brother and sister who get, well, gosh, I don't even know how to explain it. Their mother has an abusive, or their mother's abusive, her boyfriend's abusive. They imbue his spirit into a mirror.
Okay,
It's one of the original video nasties, I guess.
okay,
Um, they go back to their old house. The girl does, and the brother ends up killing the lover, and his spirit is what's imbued into the mirror. She goes back to the old house and starts having flashbacks, and eventually gets possessed by the guy. It's a Uli Lommel film.
okay. I was about to ask, like, it's like because I know there was like a few movies called Boogeyman. So I'm like, was it remade recent, like last 10 years or so?
It better not be the remake. Well, I'd be so unhappy if it is, but
And I'm like, I'm
I'd be so unhappy.
like tricked you.
Oh, if that's actually what it is, then I don't know.
Oh, I believe it. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I got bait and switched the other day.
What? Oh,
I was on Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah, I was on the Walmart on the website,
Okay.
and I was looking for what was I buying? I was just looking for some like movies to watch and stuff, and um, what? And I'm like, oh, they have Dawn of the Dead, the 4K, that really cool big box set,
Huh.
And I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, it's only like $60. And he's like, it seems like it's too good to be true, and it was. And
What? How'd that happen?
because the listing has the deluxe edition with the book and the soundtrack and everything.
Okay.
They sent me was the just the standard 4K version of it, like just like
Oh,
with like all three versions of the movie, but it doesn't come with what I was hoping would come with the movie.
what it was advertised with, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so I immediately took it back and got my money back.
Oh, good. Well, at least you were able to.
Yeah, because it since I bought it off the website and I had still had my order number and everything, and it was still like what's it called, sealed. It was like
Yeah.
I think they would have taken it back regardless, but it was just like it made the process a little bit easier.
Yeah. Well, that is kind of a nice feature.
Yeah, I thought about keeping it just because I'm like, oh, it's Dawn of the Dead from 4K, and then I'm like, let me check something, and then like they have it for free on YouTube, so I'm like, okay.
Oh, no. Jesus. For free?
Yeah, like if you just type in Dawn of the Dead, and they'll have it in 4K. Like someone has uploaded the 4K version on there.
That's a real bummer. Man.
So,
At least you got to get your money back. That's
oh, we have another guest. Who's? Oh, maybe not. Missed it. Okay.
okay. No extra gas? Damn.
Yeah, I thought it was. I might have missed it because I was looking down. So sorry.
Oh, shit. Well, it's probably my fault. I got used to saying that from other times in life. I blame myself.
Trying to think I know there's a couple movies I bought recently. I bought that. I don't know if you watched seen Dragon Slayer before.
Oh yeah,
I bought
Sean
that.
Connery.
What?
Isn't that Sean Connery?
No, the with Peter Nichol in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that.
think maybe familiar with that one too.
Yeah, my stepdad showed me that one, and I'm like, oh, I love that movie.
That's cool. It sounds awesome.
It is pretty cool because it has one of the best looking dragons film, like practical dragons. At least,
Okay.
at least what I think. But it's pretty cool. It has some like really good effects and everything. It's like, they basically like they're tired of the dragon sacrificing women to the dragon, so they're like, you know what, we're going to go hire a Merlin, a wizard, to go kill the dragon, and and people like basically like called the wizard out for being fake, and he's like, you know what, just like kill me now, and they killed him. He basically kills himself, and his apprentice takes over, and he thinks he kills the dragon, and the dragon comes back with a vengeance, and so they have to like actually kill the dragon for real. It's a really good movie. It's a good sorcerer movie.
Okay. Well, like you were saying, it's got Merlin or a Merlin,
Yeah,
but he kills himself. He does the Gandalf.
yeah, basically, yeah. I can't remember who plays him. It's just like I can't remember.
That's all right. I wouldn't worry about it. It'll come to you soon enough. He said Peter Nichol.
Yeah, he plays the apprentice. Yeah, he's.
Wow.
And I was watching like interviews and stuff like that. He doesn't like that movie one bit. I'm like, why? I hate when actors do that. Like,
Yeah.
some movies, but I'm like, but this movie was actually well done, well made, and he says he's embarrassed by it and everything, and it's like, why? Like, it is a very good movie.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Well, sometimes that'll happen. I mean, who knows? Actors could have had bad experiences on the set,
True.
or they just could maybe not like the takes they used. Could be editing direction for all we know.
I'm trying to think, like, yeah, I bought a bunch. Like, I'm trying to think. I have like a stack of movies that I haven't watched yet either. I mean, I've been holding on to that Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K like since it came out. I haven't watched it. It's just been sitting on my shelf.
Well, the original.
Yeah, like the one with Toby Hooper and
Okay.
Gunnar Hansen on. Yeah, the
Oh,
original.
that just sounds awesome.
I'm trying to think what else I bought. I think that's about it on movie wise. I haven't really bought anything spectacular that's worth like truly of note, except for the Vinegar Syndrome movie that I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
And now,
Same here.
and now, since you, now I'm very excited to watch that one, that Undefeatable or Undefeated or whatever. I'm like all excited for that now.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie. It was on Red Letter Media, but don't watch that; it'll get spoiled for you.
Yeah, I've if I like I was gonna stay away from all anything of it like, and I don't think it's that too hard to stay away. It's like no one's really talking about it, so
Yeah.
at least in um the channels that I watch, so I'm like, okay, I can get away with.
Well, that's good. That's good. At least as long as the Vincent trailer doesn't exploit it or
Oh,
doesn't spoil it.
yeah. Speaking like back to the full circle, how did the Flash get spoiled for you?
Oh, someone just said to me, "Hey, you want me to spoil the Flash?"
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure. What the fuck? Why not? You know, because I probably ain't gonna get out to the theater and see it." So I kind of asked for it, but it was quite surprising
Oh,
all the same.
so I think what um I'm more like what I'm taking away from this being spoiled is that it's not so much of okay the cameos. It's like the
Yeah,
is the quality of the special effects because me and the Wolfman we were talking. I even called my I even like was like I called it. I knew it was going to be something. I knew because when I was watching the trailer for the Flash, I'm like the special effects just look kind of wonky to me and like kind of off and
yeah,
everything. And sure enough, they're like, yeah, like the special effects are supposed to be like that because it's supposed to be seen through the eyes of Barry. And I'm just like, seems too much of it. It just seems like an excuse rather than
yeah,
they would have came out before that and said, hey, go into watching this movie with the intention of this. You'll understand. And then they'll be like, okay. But now it's
yeah,
like, but
yeah. Yeah, I've heard the one sequence is pretty disappointing, but the cameos seem pretty interesting though.
yeah, like I'm pretty. I'll still watch The Flash regardless when it comes out, or because
Sure.
like I don't have time to go um, to the movies hardly anymore.
Yeah, no, I get that, man.
Because
Nothing wrong with that.
I think the last movie I went and seen was Guardians in the
Oh, okay.
Guardians 3.
Well, that's recent enough. That's pretty recent.
Yeah, like it kind of happened out of like spur of the moment. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like I have I'm like that's the only movie I would like to see in theaters because like it
Yeah.
like I could wait for it to come out on Disney Plus, but I'm just like, no, like this one deserves to be seen on the big screen.
Yeah, I can totally see that, man. I think you're right.
I like want to try and I would like to go try and see Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah,
Even though like I don't have too much hopes on that one, but I I liked bits and pieces of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but it got a little too sci-fi for me,
yeah,
and that's not how I really see um, Indiana Jones. I see it more of a like because so much of the artifacts from the first three movies were like religious artifacts. You had
yeah,
the Ark, the Grail, even the stones from from Temple of Doom. They were kind of kind of religiously, in a way. Really.
Sure.
So, okay, so here are the Stranger Things ones. Here's
All right.
11.
Oh, nice.
Here's I can't think of her name. It's is the mom or the I think it's
Oh, Winona Ryder's character.
yeah, I think it's her or the sister, one of the two.
Okay.
Because I think it's the kid. I think it's the mom. I think it's the mom. Here's Finn Wolfhard. I think that's his character
Uh,
from Ghostbusters and stuff. Here's um, Hopper,
okay.
the guy who played the new Hellboy.
That's cool.
Here's Will, who really sets everything in the motion. Dustin and Lucas. Actually,
Nice.
I can't believe I actually remember everyone's name.
Oh, you did fine, man. I thought.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the Ghostbusters together another day.
Well, hey, thanks for having me on, man. I got to run myself, but
Yeah, like what time is it? I don't have a clock down here.
10:06 my time.
What is it?
10:06 my time.
11 here. Okay.
Thanks for having me on, though, man. It was cool watching.
Boxing. I'm going to figure out this other display case, and I'll when I do my Bowser one, I'll kind of do a quick update.
Awesome.
So, well, thank you, Wes, for joining me. I'm sorry
Thanks
who
for having me.
on the guest. Was that you, or was it actually somebody else?
It wasn't me.
Okay.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
Wasn't me, though.
totally didn't mean to.
Oh no! They must have just come in and blipped out or something.
Yeah, like I was looking down. I was looking down the entire time.
Hard to catch.
So, thank you, Wes, for joining me.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me up, dude.
Thanks. And yeah, I'm gonna definitely kind of do a kind of a short to kind of show this all put together later on. So look for that.
Awesome.
So,
Hell yeah.
all right. Thanks again.
Thanks again, dude.
Yeah.
Have a great night.
You as well. Thank you.